Welcome everyone. It's time for more South of Midnight. Last time I dealt with a giant bird. Laurent turned into an owl. He had done it previously, but I now faced off with him. So that was a nice another boss battle. Boss battle. And I did it on first try, which is very nice. Even though, yeah, I mean, the mechanics were a little bit repetitive, if you would. There was a few additions eventually, but yeah, quite a lot of repetitiveness. That's a good word. But yes, we did defeat him. We got the sort of, final story there. And after I did beat him and I sort of helped him out, if you would, he can now turn into the owl, sort of at will, which I don't know if he actually was able to do before. Not sure. But he flew me here, which is close to that old thing over there, which is where we're heading. Are we going to get there in this episode? No idea. I don't think so. It feels like a long trek to get there. But on the other hand, I can like double jump and fly and whatnot. So, you know what? Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. We'll see. Now, what is interesting, I have noticed that there is no strands or any stigma or anything. At least not right here. So what's going on? There's also something over there, right above me here. Don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out, because it's time to move on. So we're going for Huggin Molly. That is the plan. We shall see.
Hey, do you guys know the way to the witch's nose? Is that a wind tunnel?
Oh, jump into gasoline. Use WASD to navigate these wind tunnels. I think I need to use my wind thing.
Whoa!
Not gonna lie. Okay, so now we're doing a bit of this, which is kind of cool. Okay. So see, okay.
Thanks for the boost, guys.
I said that I can fly and stuff. I didn't really know I could fly that much, but yeah, that'll work. Okay, so the trick isn't gonna be that difficult, I suppose. Hello. So, what do we have in this chapter? Because we're in chapter 8 now. Only 4. Okay, so this is going to be a short chapter then. Wilderness Search and Rescue Squad Delta 346 out here looking for a Thomas Porter. Family said they were camping and ran off into the woods, fell off a cliff. Supposedly the parents were unable to get him. When we got to the location, all we found was a shoe, what looks like a red yarn, and going to run a search grid in the surrounding area from Jackson.
How'd they even get to the backcountry this far?
It is interesting that, okay, so the red yarn is literally a thing, but like, ooh, bears as well. That's a beautiful, beautiful view. But yeah, so the red yarn is a thing that regular people find. Wouldn't they like question that? I don't know. Right, we are doing a slidey thing. Anything I need to jump on or anything like that? I don't think so. Okay, let's slide. Oh crap! Slidey, jump up, and whee! Yeah, there we go.
Oh, shit!
Now we need to steer a bit. Okay, nothing too bad. Oh, don't want to go down there. No, apparently not. Yeah, see, we're making good time here. This is nice. Nothing too bad either, gameplay-wise, let me see. Just, bloody hell, we're gonna be at the mountain in no time going this fast. So that's lovely. Up a little bit. Hello, bear! Hello, bear. You must be wondering what the hell is going on. How does that human fly? That's kind of weird. It is kind of weird, but Hazel is taking it in stride, I suppose. Right, how close are we? I mean, we are closer, it still feels like quite far away, but it'll be fun. By the way, how much stuff do we have here? No health thing, 80 only in terms of floof. We have the second thing, Delta 346, we haven't seen signs of Thomas, found some weird tracks headed towards Witch's nose, a child's footprints next to something many-footed. Never seen anything like it, I have a bad feeling. This don't feel natural. Yeah,
Many-footed with the stolen kid.
I did float the idea that Huggin Molly potentially is a spider. Yeah, not impossible. Not impossible at all. Either spider or maybe could she be like a centipede sort of a thing? Creepy crawly? I don't know, but yeah, she's not gonna be all human, is she? No. Okay, we have number 3 then, Red Jarn. We were trying to cross a ravine. Fontaine fell, broke his leg and shattered a sat phone. We stayed the night. Around 2 AM, I heard something big outside his tent, but didn't pay no mind. The next morning, he yelled for us. His leg was wrapped in the red jar we found the other day and almost completely healed. We're getting out of here. This reeks of that old magic Grandma Hill used to speak up. Well, Jackson.
That's Huggin Molly.
Well, Jackson, I think you got it on the nose, so to speak. So this whole chapter seems like a transport to chapter 9, basically. We have had a few of those chapters, so yeah, that's eminently reasonable. Hey, that's jaunty tune in the background, which is obviously lovely.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well, you ought to by now. You've been doing it for quite a lot already, so yes. Oh, not yet. Don't go into the spikes. Where am I going? I was about to say, where the... Well, Hazel, you didn't have the hang of... What the hell was I supposed to do there? I can't jump there. What was I supposed to do there? I mean, I understand that the idea is to grab onto, but she wasn't high enough. I don't need to hold Alt, I just try to release and see if that is making the next bit easier. Okay, fine, just go really high then. Okay, yeah, go really high, that's the key. Probably should have done that before. Right. Check for the last readable thing. Which is bound to be here somewhere. I also don't think that catfish is going to be around. I mean, there is water, I suppose. That is true, there is water. Okay, yeah, wind blowing. I'm also hearing that, yes. So we can't go down, but we can also go up. How do I... Oh, bloody hell, Hazel. How do I... I'm probably not gonna, or I'm probably not supposed to jump down there. I've probably been down there. That is probably where I was, actually. Okay, so how do we get up there? Because I don't think I can just double jump. Okay, I'm going to assume we're gonna get there some other way. I mean, the sound I'm hearing is from that, yes. Okay, well, just move on then. Let's see if we can find the solution. Ah, right. Never mind. I was sort of thinking we were supposed to continue... oh, bloody hell, that's how you do that. I'm sorry, Hazel. Wrong button. And I've tried to do that before. Like jumping off of stuff that I'm holding on to and she's done nothing. On this occasion, she very much did it. No, you're supposed to click that one. Oops. Right, so now we are gonna get up to that one. So I do. Why am I clicking the wrong button? What's going on? Oh, come on. Focus, man. Focus up. I'm also now very wounded, which is stupid. No fights yet, but like, very stupid still. Like, why am I clicking the wrong button? I know which buttons to click, damn it. Here we go. So here is up to the roof. Literally could not avoid it. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so now I'm questioning where the hell am I going now then? Wait. Hold on. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to go... But that's where I ran. Oh. Oh, crap. I see it there. That's why he said the wind howling thingamajig, yes. I could just drop down and die, but like, again, you lose a bit of health, so... I don't know if I can lose more health than I've lost, though, so maybe this is a bit unnecessary, but if I make a mistake, I'm gonna put it the right way, not just go around dying, very stupid. Here we go, we're supposed to jump from here. That was quite easy to understand, actually.
Yeah, I could totally get used to this.
Well, you would have to need the wings. You don't have that everywhere. Ooh, see, the birds are even going with us. That's gonna be lovely. Okay. So final stretch here. We are we close? Hey! Yep, are we close?
Alright.
I mean,
back down to earth.
we're still quite far away, but still, we're making good progress. Getting a bit of floof. Right. Supposed to run. Okay. Anything? Don't think we're supposed to go over there. Okay. Should be getting to the final readable if we haven't missed it as well, I should say. They've camped here or something. Hello.
Almost there.
Uh-huh. That's what we're doing. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, nothing really here. So let's just keep going. Oh, there's a thing over there. I saw it. It's another memory thing. I haven't found number 4. Is number 4 close by?
Something else from the trailer.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, we're doing this first. But this is gonna end the episode, this chapter. I have not found number 4 in terms of readable. That's annoying. Well, let's check this out.
What's Mama gonna say about this?
We shall see.
Always bring a first aid kit. Wish I didn't have to. These kids need more than a Band-Aid can fix. Oh, something's gotta change. Jolene said she might know a way. Someone outside the system.
Those poor kids. They should have had more than a colorful bandage to comfort them. Mama cares so much.
Someone outside the system, huh? I really hope we're not talking about Huggin Molly. That would be kind of weird. Anyway, probably not. Yet another nice piece of music here.
Not so weak, but I was not that strong. You were there, you knew all along. 'Cause life is a fight to be won.
Right. Life is a fight to be won. I suppose in some ways it can be. Right, we're climbing up there, but we're also dropping down here. Because there is floof here. We want the floof. Thank you. So there's a bit of floof. No readable here. No. It does seem as if the game does this sometimes, to sort of load up a bit of music and then you have a section where you kind of just platform a bit. And I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. I mean, it's something that I definitely feel should be much more a thing in games is, well, music, really. Like, tying music into the game in stuff like, or other ways like this. And this game does it really, really well. I mean, sometimes, absolutely, you have great background music, but on this occasion there's like a proper soundtrack that I am pretty sure is specifically written for this game. So I think that that is kind of cool. Right. We are gonna have ourselves a fight in this episode as well. We have gotten to some... Oh, we have a new thing, alright? Oh, what the hell are you? Oh, you look horrible.
Why is this one gotta have so many arms?
Overseer Haint, huh? Oh, are you... Okay, so we need to kill you first. And I did not click the right button. Ow. Okay. It's difficult when you don't have all of the health that you kind of do want at the beginning of a fight, so let's try that one again. It also helps that you press the right button. Like, that helps. Oh crap. And also, yeah, screw you. No. And... Ow, crap! Bad timing, really bad timing, actually. I'm gonna assume that you attack as well. Yeah, you do something, but there we go, you're dead. Yep. That is a nice timing right there. That is a nice timing right there. There we go. No, not you. Go for the weak one. Nope. Screw you. Ah, too early. There we go. You. Kill. Nope, apparently don't kill you. Overseer hate, huh? A bit evil. Is that it? Or do we get more? We do get more. We get another one. Okay. Oh, that was just a regular one. We did get one more. Oh. Ow, crap. Nope, nope. It's good. You know what? Nope, that's the wrong button. That's fine. I was about to say, what if I... Damn it. What if I... what if I send... what if I take you over with Crouton? Like, what would that do for a Overseer? That's an interesting question, I think. But that is not what I wanted to do. Not sure. Shall we do that one? Come on, Hazel. Don't stand around like an idiot. You need to go in and whack. You. No. Screw you. There we go. Alright, Overseer Hates, new thing. Go for those first. Pretty standard. Right, we came from over here-ish. Yes, we came from here. Let's scope the place. Okay, so now we have... I hate when we have multiple ways to go. Where would be the I think the logical would be over there, right? Which means that yes, I can see from here. This is just for some floof. Awesome. Go. How am I doing that? 70 out of 80. Might actually get all of it on this occasion. Don't know that I've had all of it in a single chapter yet. I haven't really checked at the end either, but, you know, yeah, I don't think I've done everything, which is kind of weird, because I've been doing, at least I think, quite a good work with, you know, just looking everywhere.
This cave must lead to the mountain pass.
And there's the red tape, not red tape, red jar, and there is the final readable. So found a note in Kit's handwriting, said, I'm safe and fixed, I don't want to go home please, it's better here, sorry about your leg, with a little heart. I don't know what to do, I think we're going to call off the search, that's what my heart's telling me, I hope this is right.
Can't believe they just left that kid out here.
Yeah, that doesn't feel smart, or good, or whatever. But yeah, you know what, when I said spider, I think it's actually kind of easy to see that it's a spider. Maybe I was clapping myself on the back a little bit too friskily there, because, like, yeah, it pretty much paints the picture, don't it? So, right. Hello, Huggin Molly, Mr. Spider Lady. I say Mr., but you know what I mean. I am coming for you, which might be what you actually want, annoyingly. But we'll see where that leads, basically. There's the final floof. So how about we just drop down and pick that up? See, all the floof in one chapter. Good job. Now then, it's a pretty place as well. Bioluminescent mushrooms or whatever.
Almost there.
Almost there indeed. Also, that's kind of creepy. That is kind of creepy. Is that supposed to be water or mist? I don't know. That's fine. Let's just get a move on.
That's lovely.
What's lovely? Is it that? It kind of looks like space or whatnot. It is lovely, but like, yeah.
Hope
right.
This leads outside.
Well, we shall see.
Exhausted, Laurent got Hazel as close to old Molly's lair as he could. But with her growing power, she soared into a gust of wind. Imagine that. As she got closer to the house on the hill, the hair on her neck stood up. But to find them all, she'd have to go through the haunted Holler.
And of course, this chapter is called Of Webs and Woman. Right, we shall move on, but let's have a bit of a read first. We have, I'll say read, as in we have all of those things. Storybooks, yes, this chapter 9, but here we go, creatures. Haint Overseer. Overseer Haints are able to create a stigma shield that protects another Haint in the heat of battle, and they can revive defeated Haints before they are unraveled. Ooh. Be sure to target them first. That's bad. Then we of course have the Rougarou from the last episode. Older than it seems, Laurent was unable to process the loss of his parents and transformed into a version of the Rougarou. Since then he has kept those he loves, especially Lace and Hazel, at arm's length for fear of losing control around them. So that's that. And then we have now the Witch's Nose. The highest mountain peak in the region, known as the Witch's Nose, is said to be haunted by many creatures, Huggin Molly among them, according to Laurent. Right, that was a short chapter after all, so to speak, but we are gonna move on. We're now in a much bigger chapter, yes. We have some health somewhere here, and I think with that we are gonna actually level up our health, so we definitely want to find it. Feels kind of important as a matter of fact. Again, this place is not really taken over by stigma that much, which is interesting. Now, try to get over to the other side here. Does not seem relevant or interesting.
What happened there?
There we go.
Could be tied to Huggin Molly. I'm coming for you, Mama.
Also, by the way, that's an interesting reflection. That's very red. That's not. Yeah, what was the name? He said something Holler. Intriguing. Also, I did not know that there was a house on the hill, so that's also interesting. I don't think again that we need to go over there. Let's check this little section over here out. Could be interesting. Yes, indeed. Hello. I woke up the other night because I thought I heard someone's voices. Some voices in the house, just me and my cat Tux. I went out with my intruder deterrent, and I swear I saw Tux's mouth moving. He was talking to some little guy. They both looked at me. I blinked and the guy was gone, but I saw his wee footprints. I need to lay off the cold medication, but I also want also wash your cats, y'all.
I knew cats talked if you weren't around.
Uh-huh. Terribly, terribly true, I believe. Right. So, what's this chapter gonna be about? Like, who, maybe I should say. Because every chapter is about someone. That's just the way. Definitely heard a voice there. But I also saw this. This bit of floof. By the way, I haven't taken this one. I might actually wait and not get that to save up for the upcoming skills. As a matter of fact, it's not impossible that is what I do. Right, don't... clearly hearing stuff. Oh, there's a whole lot more here than just that whole thing. That's what I want to go through.
Well, somebody's enjoying themselves over there.
Now, is this gonna be the one character that I've basically known from before? Because I've seen trailers. I'm gonna assume potentially yes. So let's see if I am indeed correct. Am I? No, I'm not.
Oh, hey. Whoa. Whoa, easy.
Can I help you, son?
Yeah. You know anything about that creepy old house up on the hill?
Sure do. Sure do. Yes, that was once the home of Huggin Molly, the nasty she-devil who plucked all the little children in this here holler right out their beds. Oh, yeah, peel them good and use their guts for galluses. Me, they call me Itchy. I'm the only schoolboy she ain't never took. Ain't been easy reaching my golden years out yonder, but this here holler's better than old none.
That's a nice story. You mind if I take a look around?
Oh, sure don't, sure don't. You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
You take debit?
How about one of them gewgaws?
Oh, no can do. Family heirloom. Maybe I could, I could write you a good review online.
I'll just take my payment at the pearly gates. Be sure you study them educating signposts I put up around the holler.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Well, alright, then we're gonna have ourselves a lovely war here, apparently. So Itchy's the only child that wasn't taken by Huggin Molly. Like most in the holler, he endured neglect and abuse, but he's never left. Also, school child, I'm not sure that you went to school, sir, but sure. So what was it called? Only the Holler, apparently. So at the very edge of Prospero, the Holler is all but dead, but only Itchy, or rather with only Itchy inhabiting its desolate remains. The community was cruelly exploited, and the troubles were heightened by unsolved missing children cases that spread out to nearby areas. Ooh, okay, so very specifically here. Then Pure Pine, the old cleaning solution factory in the Holler, which employed many of the children's parents and paid them far too little for their labor. After the children were taken, people began to leave the Holler, and the factory eventually shut down. So more factories and stuff going on here, yes. Alright then, you have yourself a lovely little place here, I see that, yes. And you do have access to an oxygen tank, so that's lovely. At least you're not, it's not all bad, I would assume. I go back? I can apparently go back, that's lovely. But no, we don't need to go back. I found what I think you couldn't find. But yes, okay. This is kind of nifty.
Well, this place seen better days.
You can say that again. Now the question is, how much can I actually... Okay, we do have ourselves some fights.
That red yarn. I'm on the right track.
That is true. Why don't we start by checking this house out? Hello. So, please excuse me from school. Mom and Daddy work doubles all week, and I got to take care of the babies. I'm not playing hooky, I swear. Love, Jane. Oh, that's...
Jane cares about those babies so much.
That is rough. You can't go to school because your parents are working and you need to take care of the babies. Yeah, that's not a society that works really, is it? Right, dear Santa, I've been mostly good. I need shoes. Could you take me to the North Pole with you? I would go barefoot if you would just take me with you. Is it very cold there? I don't mind. Love, Jane. And also, P.S., could the babies come too? Someone's got to take care of them. Maybe Mrs. Santa would help me with them. Is that appropriate reaction, Hazel? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Right, let's... Yeah, that was on there already. Yes. Those two. Okay, so we have 2 fights either side. Well, actually 3 fights, because that is yet another one over there. Right, you know what? Let's just deal with these 2 first fights. And there's actually the bottle tree ever present. Yes. Let's indeed check this fight out. Who do we have in here?
Oh, I'll clean you out.
Big old area here. Yeah. As we know, we'll start with this guy. Nope. Bam. There we go. Kill. No, you don't. Screw you. Hazel, gotta move on. Nope. Hit you a bit as well. Ah, crap. We're fine. Don't worry. We're fine. Gonna come. Good. I thought I had taken the perk to make this all faster. Is it going that much faster? Okay, now we have... Oh, screw you. There's the regular one. Ow, crap, you thought you... Oh, you have... Oh, bloody hell. One over here, huh? One over here, huh? Nope. Nope. Nope to everyone. I knew that that was coming. And I pressed the button at the wrong time. Ow. Crap. Bit of a sort of vaguely annoying arena, this, isn't it? Go send you away. The health. Go away. You. No, you don't. Damn it. What? Screw you. Screw you, sir. Come on, go down, go down. There we go. Right, and then you go and pick this up. And then off to here. Yeah, a bit of a weird arena. This one with a tree in the middle. Right, so who do we have here exactly? Is it Itchy? Are we following Itchy? I mean, he's the only alive
One by
person.
one, Itchy's school friends changed. They talked about Miss Molly, that old recluse who nobody'd ever laid eyes on. But them brave enough to venture into her house on the hill came back with toys and treats and clothes that weren't hammered down. Itchy couldn't help but reckon about all the possibilities his old pappy had beat him out of.
Oh, she must have been baiting them.
And there we have the very clear visual of a net. So yes, she is clearly a spider. But also, the question is, like, why not Itchy? What was wrong with him? Why did she not want him? That's an interesting question, actually. Hello, Swing. Hello.
They had nothing, and Molly was luring them in with false hope. That's just evil.
That is quite evil. I mean, I don't think we're trying to say that Huggin Molly is a good character. I'm really certain she isn't. So we're not gonna assume any of the sort. Right, let's check this out. Dear Miss Davis, thank you for your 10-page letter. We cannot investigate a citizen on suspicion alone. The 3 children you claim were abducted by Molly Radley, okay, we got a name, were never reported missing, nor does the county clerk have any record of them. It is true, however, that some rural parents do not pay to register children born at home. Please contact us only if you have evidence.
10 pages? Sounds like more than suspicion to me.
Indeed. Well, if we could read those 10 pages, we might know. Right, another one. There is Sheriff Thibodeau, was his name. Do you believe in now? Every blessed child in the Holler has now been taken, save one. I told you so. You could have stopped this, but no, you were too busy stuffing your face with donuts. I hope you're proud of yourself. Okay, so she
Not
is...
the type of thing you want to be right about.
Indeed, so she was very keen on this. Like, who was she then?
Definitely not minding her own business.
Apparently not, but also very keen to know what the hell is going on. So there you go. And nothing else in here. But who was she? Is that her then?
Looks like a nosy housewife, I guess.
Sure. But again, a nosy housewife that was, well, knowledgeable. Also, baking contest. Cool. Right, we have a crouton hole here. It's up to you now. Let's see what we have on this occasion. We've had some sort of challenges lately, which is kind of cool. On this occasion, though, we definitely have ourselves a bit of a thing. It's like, no, this seems all very, very fine. No, it was absolutely not fine. Absolutely not fine. Okay, where the hell am I? The thing about these little burrows is that now that they've become increasingly more difficult, kind of feels like the the thing you get from it is not worth it whatsoever. Because like all of this work that I'm currently doing, most likely I'm gonna get 5 floof, and that's it. No action on this. Oh, never mind. On this occasion, we're coming out around the back. But yeah, you collect this, and that is 5 floof. That was it. For that entire little section, I got 5 floof. Like, kind of feels like you should get more, right? Surely. But alright then, let's keep moving and inspecting. So Molly gives a fright. Who sews you in her pocket tight and hugs you close with such delight? She'll come if you turn off the light, she'll come if you sneak out at night. Don't fight or flinch or bite or pinch if Molly gives you fright. She'll take you to her mountain lair with red yarn tangled everywhere and tell you as you gasp and stare that things will be alright. No shells seen again, it's true. Her red yarn is the only clue. I think you know what to do, since maybe her next child's you.
Why would you sing this to your kid? My God.
That's what parents do to make sure that kids don't do stupid stuff. Apparently that did not work here. Now we have some stigma here, but apparently I cannot fix this, not from here at least. Anything in this house? No. Can I step over? Yes, I can. This game is actually good. Many games will say, no, you cannot climb that little fence. That fence is insurmountable. Is that a word I'm looking for? Right. Down by the beach, so to speak. Not much of a beach, but you know what I mean. There's a bit of floof here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna save my floof now though, for future upgrades. So we'll see how far we stretch this episode, but obviously we're gonna keep on going. Okay, that's not a spider, but it's actually kind of worse. I don't like that. There are actually several of these stigma thingamajigs or strand thingamajigs here. Is that a thing I can read? No. There's some floof sitting here though. Anything else around? No. Alright then, let's backtrack a bit, go for the other one that was early on here. There's also something behind there we need to sort of keep track of. Right.
You're not welcome here.
Do we have any? No. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Nope. Ow! Crap! You were protected, but that is true. Nope. No. What? Bam. Haha. I do want to use that sometimes. It's a very strange skill to use. Ow, crap. I did not catch the doing thing. No. I gotcha. Wing and a miss. Wing and a miss. Nope. Ow. Ow. Why am I having trouble here? Ow! I pressed the button. You absolute. I pressed the button again. That is to say, the dodge button. The first time was the R button. Bloody hell. Okay, fine. Let's try it again. Alright, I mean, that wasn't even a particularly difficult fight. At least not what it felt like. So, why did I struggle? I'm not sure. Nope, that's fine. Just go grab this, even though I am now full health, which is the benefit of failing a fight. Actually do come back with full health, which is very nice. Nope. No, you don't. I mean, I suppose you do. You're very stupid, so there we go. There's another one of those bloody overseas. Let's make sure that we don't get too I am gonna try. Oh, we have you guys. Ah, crap. We have one of you. You know what? I want you down on me. Especially if you're gonna be helped by this guy. But will you now not... You know what? You know what? Be on my side. What happens when you have you on my side? Are you just gonna be attacked now? I mean, that's fine, but like... Nope. He's doing some work. not like terribly right? Oh, yeah, there we go. Bam! Ow, crap, ow, crap. We have one of these as that's what's happening here. Well, you know what? We're gonna deal with this guy. You're annoying. Ow, crap. Crap. How the hell I hate these ones too. I pressed the button. You know what? You. Not the one I was going for. Sure. Screw all of you. Ow. Crap. You know what? You're on my side now. Screw you. You're on my side now. Now, let's kill this thing. So that it is doing more. Kill. Gravel. You. You actually, I think, managed to kill that guy. So that's good. Bam. You were not terribly bad, actually. It's the other guy that's... Well, actually, these are pretty bad. That's true. Oh, sure that. Okay. Oh. Ow! Wow, alright then. I do have heal. Maybe just get the heal. No, ow! Bad timing again. Pretty bad timing that today. Nope, get out. Get in. Bam. Okay, get out. Get out. No, stop it. Bastard. Just get out and let me kill ya. Thank you.
There's more to this story.
There is definitely more to the story. You're absolutely correct. Okay, you know what? Okay fight, but yeah, had a bit of issues there with the buttons of all things. How do you figure that out? Anyway, let's
Live in the
Holler,
Holler, calloused hands and hearts. Ever grown-up itchy turn to treated children like nails or wheating a hammer. His pappy, well, he did worse. Come night, Itchy dream about peculiar angels who'd enfold his aching body into their soft, heavy wings.
That's so heartbreaking. Itchy must have felt so alone.
I mean, yes, especially if all his friends were gone and he was like the only kid left. Ooh. Yeah, not cool at all, actually. There
So many folks in this holler failed these children.
Indeed. Right, let's get over here immediately. Just grab that. Check around. Nothing else. Nothing in the trunk. I have a bunch of stuff over here. I'm assuming we go in here to get to that bit of floof. Yes. Okay, grab that. Destroy that. Grab that. Destroy something else. No. Then now what? Do I just... Oh, never mind. Kind of felt like it would not be possible to jump up there, but it absolutely 100% was. So, with that done...
I can't believe no one helped him.
Oh, was that the stump that he was being put up against, I suppose, yes. Right. That was simply for those 2 bits of floof, apart from the story, obviously. So let's go to the thingamajig. Factory
let's
thing.
see. How do I get in there?
Good question. We don't go through there. It's just that chicken standing on the table. Cool. We should have... How can this not be it? Hello, kitty. How can this not be it? Okay, never mind. I mean, colored by Avowed. That seems like a thing that you would be climbing in Avowed, but not in this game. Okay, we're just gonna keep on moving around, and now we have...
Buy me some electricity.
Finding electricity. A job for Crouton. Let's follow the thing. Follow the... Can you get up here? No, you can't get up there. Okay. Oh, we needed to go up way earlier. Like here. Because he does not have high jumps, does he? No. Very, very short jumps, as a matter of fact. Can't do much here, but... Yes, keep going here. Lovely. Stay out of harm's way, and there we go. There's the thing. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. That's the right button. Now we come back here. Now we can try this. And now we can have ourselves a fight, most likely. Or no, this one was a freebie. I like freebies. Freebies are good. Thank you. Right. Where's the thing? Is it over here? Is this the thing?
Everyone
Yes.
called it an accident, but Itchy's eyes hung on a red yarn wrapped around the body. The morning prior, he'd swung by the house on the hill, but hadn't found a soul. Strings of red had led him to a crackling fire, where he'd spilled his secrets, even those about his pappy. Today, the summer heat roasted his pappy on the concrete.
Red yarn. Just like the trailer.
So Huggin Molly goes not just for babies or children, actually goes for grown-ups too. Well, we know that because she apparently has my mother, so yeah, story checks out, I suppose. Okay. That's all good and well.
I can't believe Molly killed Itchy's dad.
She apparently did. Very much so. Oops. Go. Right. Anything else in here? I'm gonna assume there's something to check out here, right? I hear things, if nothing else.
Typical Lauren office.
The offices aren't boring. Come on. Offices are fun. Anyway, there is mandatory overtime this weekend before the break. No exceptions. If people are unable to commit, they will not receive a PTO. I expect to hear numbers by EOD.
Reminds me of my job. God, I hate that place.
Well, right. This is where he came about. Anything over here for me? Yes. More crouton stuff. Hello. Okay. What do we do here? Why is this a place for crouton? He can't really do much in here. But okay, I see a ramp. Okay, well, someone has been placing these very low boxes in just the right place for him to get up, so I suppose that's nice. Okay, we have just one more of these again. A lot of work for just 5 floof, but I'm a sucker for collecting things, so what the hell. So that's that. You know what? Ow, crap. Just moved straight into that. Anything to do if I jump up here? Almost not allowed, but no. So what I think that we're gonna do is we're gonna move towards the final one, but we're not gonna do... That was just the chicken. We're not gonna do the final one because that will obviously advance the story, etc., etc. Right. So that's that is yeah. Feels like we're just gonna chill here, and we are gonna pick this up in the next episode. Well, actually, hello. This way it says. Is it this way? This way. Or is there something? I don't think... Isn't this like on the other side of where I was? So, Well, I actually don't know. Anyway, yes. In the next episode, we are picking the story up and getting the final stigma out of the way. Advancing the story, as it were. So, yeah. We'll basically look into that one in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.